Hey, welcome to Draft Academy. My name's Mike. In this tutorial, I want to talk about helpers in Hexo. Now, another good word for helpers might be functions. That's basically what helpers are, is they're little functions that you can use inside of your Hexo layouts, and they allow you to do certain things, maybe like string manipulation, or you can check to see if something's true or false, like you could check to see if you're on a certain page. Or you could print out like the date or the time in a specific format. Basically, they're just little, helpers or little functions that you can use inside of your layouts. And I'm just going to show you a couple of my favorite helpers, and that'll give you an idea of kind of what they are and how they work, and then you can go off and use them inside of your own templates. So one of my favorite helpers is it's called the trim helper, and you can access a helper using these less than, greater than signs, percent signs, and then you need a hyphen right there. And inside here, I'm just gonna type out the name of the helper that I wanna use. So mine is gonna be trim. And trim is kind of cool, and what it does is it'll trim the white space, or the leading and the trailing white space off of a string. So I'll just have like, this is my string, and we have trailing and leading white spaces just like that. And when we render this inside of our browser, you'll know that now the white space is gone. So it's trimmed it off. Another thing that we can do with strings is make them capital. So we can control capitalization. So there's another helper called title case. And what this will do is it'll capitalize every single word in my string. So now instead of just saying this is my string, it says this is my string with every word capitalized, right? That could be useful if you're making like titles or something. So there's all sorts of these helpers that you can use for string manipulation. We can also use helpers to display the date and the time. So there's a date helper just like this, and in here, the first thing we want to pass in is going to be the date that you want to parse through. So this could be, for example, a date on a front matter. So if you have like a blog post, you could use this to parse the date in the front matter of the blog post. Or you can just say date.now, which is what I'm going to do. And this will give us the current date and time inside of this. We'll pass it in as an argument. And then you give the format that you want to print it out in. So I could say year, / month, and then / day. So this is going to print out the date in this format, right? And so in my case, it's 2017 and it's September 13th. So that's kind of how you can do that with date. You can also do this with time. So you can still pass in this date.now because that's going to give me the time as well. But then we can change the format. So I'll say hours, minutes, seconds, just like that. And I think we can also give it I think that stands for like whether it's AM or PM. Yeah, so now when I print this out, it's 6:21 and 7 seconds, and it's at night. So that's kind of a cool way you can just display the current time. Or again, if you store time as a front matter variable in one of your blog posts, you can display it just like this. So those are 4 helpers that I kind of use a lot, and I think they're pretty useful. You can also head over to the official Hexo docs, and it's just hexo.io /docs/helpers. And this page will give you all the information you need to know about the helpers in Hexo. So it just lists off all of the helpers that you can use. You can see there's a bunch of them here as I scroll through. And they do a bunch of different stuff. You can go through and you can read about them, and you can kind of use them in your layouts to create these pages and create the layouts and make them better. So that's an overview of helpers in Hexo. Again, check out the official docs page, and you can start implementing them into your layouts right away. Hey, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and subscribe to Draft Academy to be the first to know when we release new content. Also, we're always looking to improve, so if you have any constructive criticism or questions or anything, leave a comment below. Finally, if you're enjoying Draft Academy and you want to help us grow, head over to draftacademy.com /contribute and invest in our future.